Episode 9.
Did you know Jeremy Jordan's in Houston right now?
Wait, what? That's a way to start it. What? Who?
Jeremy Jordan.
Who's that?
The guy who plays Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel.
He's in where?
Houston.
Houston?
Right now.
Sorry,
As
guys.
we're
We're going to
speaking
stop
right
this
now.
podcast right now. We're going to take a flight real quick over to Houston.
As we're speaking right now.
As we're speaking right now, we are in the airplane.
He's singing musical songs.
Musical songs?
Yeah.
For what?
I think it's just for like a performance because his band is coming down next month.
Like to Austin area or to Houston area, or is he coming down to also San Antonio area?
Just Houston.
When is he gonna be? Like, for how long is he gonna be in Houston for?
I don't know. I think he's just I think for today he's just doing like a musical thing.
Crazy.
And then I think in March he's doing like with his band.
Crazy, man. I wish I had known. I would have made a whole thing out of it.
Jeremy Jordan.
Jeremy Jordan. Anyways, welcome to episode 9, guys. That's a great way to start it. I love it. So today we're going to be going over the Thunder Saga.
Yay.
And as always, as with every episode, today's fun fact about us is we're going to go over the places that we want to travel to. Kind of like a bucket list kind of thing.
I want to go to Italy.
Why?
Because Dante Alighieri lived in Italy.
Dante.
Yeah, and he in Florence, where he used to live, his little house is on display as a museum.
Oh, cool.
So they have all of his stuff there.
You can see where he slept.
I can see where Dante was, yes.
Nice. I want to travel all over Europe. I want to see, like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad, but I think it's called the Great Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, in Italy.
Yeah. That I want to go see that. That way I can do like I'm leaning against it and I moved it. I also want to go to Rome and see like that big
The Colosseum.
Yeah,
I'd like to go to Rome too.
I'd like to go do that. My friend Mario's going over there.
Wait, that's really cool.
I know. I felt so lucky. It's honors. That's why they're going there.
Oh.
Lucky bastards.
Well, that's cool. They got Rome, and then like they got the Vatican over there too, which would also be really cool to visit.
Yeah. I also like to go to Germany while I'm over there, visit my like ancestral stuff, as I'm half German, so you know. I'd like to go see that. I'd like to have a pretzel over there. I hear the pretzels are really good, and I like to see the authentic version of Moldosh, which is I really like that. I'm a foodie, so whenever I go travel places, I like to taste their food and their cuisine over there. I'm a big bag for different cultures and their food.
I'd like to go visit Virgil's tomb.
Virgil's tomb?
Virgil,
oh, wait, isn't that
Roman
like Dante's
poet.
level?
Yeah.
Lover.
This the guy that he wrote into his story. He's like a Roman poet. He's cool. I'd like to visit Greece too, because they have all that like historical stuff and like yeah.
This is where I wish that Caligari from Mamma Mia was real. But it's actually Mamma Mia was recorded over in Greece, but there is an island dedicated to, I believe, the Greek goddess not Athena, Aphrodite. But I think they changed the name to Caligari just to make it made up in belief, so that way people actually wouldn't go boom there.
Yeah. Well, Greece is a big tourist place because of all the
Greek mythology.
Yeah, all the mythology and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If such a place existed where I could like have a drink from the fountain of like Aphrodite and suddenly like love is in the air, dude, I don't know, I gotta figure out what they put in that water. What do they put in it? Like, because I know that there's chocolates, that you can consume, and they're called spicy chocolates that couples will have, and it's supposed to like make them feel horny. But if water can do that, it's insane. It's like, remember to drink your water. Like I can imagine like a boyfriend or a significant other just being like, remember to drink your water, babe, and like the person's like, okay. They drink from like the water of Aphrodite, and it's like, hey, babe. Quite a tangent that we went on. Anyways.
You know what else? I'd like to visit London because there's a really cool museum that's nearby. I think it's in a town nearby. And they got like this really cool like Victorian street thing going on.
Ooh.
Where it's like, it's just about the medical history of the Victorians. And I think
forget, you would like, whenever we go back to Cali, you would like, oh my god, what's the place called? Of course, I'm blanking on the name when I talk about it. But there's a place over in downtown Sac. It went up in flames, but I think that it'll be up and running again by the time that we get back. It's not Victoria's Secret. No, that's not the place. Definitely not the place. No.
I'm talking about Victorian era. The Victorian
era, and it has the Victorian era clothes. They sell that. It's actually a really good costumes place. What is the name of the place? It's gonna kill me. Anyways, maybe we'll talk about it next episode where I finally remember what it's called.
I love the Victorians. They were so weird.
Yeah. But I like their clothing. Their clothing style was so cool.
I like how women would use like beetle wings for dresses.
Right?
For like the little sequins.
Yeah.
I like that.
Reminds me of like side rant real quick. Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah.
Her
costume.
Yeah, her costume. When people have like her polka dots like as like a little like ladybug, but they don't do the whole dress. They do only like what would be like the capsule part of like the ladybug, and then they have like the ruffles to represent like the wings. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I love like cosplay and what people do.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Thunder Saga. So the songs we'll be covering are Suffering, Different Beast, Scylla, Mutiny, and Thunderbringer.
Yay.
Yes.
But before we do that, we gotta our last podcast. Usually we rank our songs from like our favorite to our least favorite for each saga, and we forgot to do that for the last video, which were the Cersei and the Underworld saga.
Yeah. Sorry, gang. All right. Well, do you want to do that now?
Yeah, we'll do that and then get into the Thunder saga.
Okay, cool.
The main thing.
Okay, cool. So recap: the songs that we're going to be ranking are in order of how they are played within the albums: Puppeteer, Wouldn't You Like, Done For, There Are Other Ways, and then The Underworld, No Longer You, and Monster.
Yeah.
How would you rank them?
Oh, well, my favorite is Wouldn't You Like from the Cersei saga. That's like my number one. I think that one's fun. And then I like Done For. And then there are other ways, and then Puppeteer. That's my Cersei saga ranking.
Okay. I like There Are Other Ways. I think I want to put a Puppeteer second, just because Eurylochus, when he's in Odysseus, that conversation, and it's like, it's this greatest thing that we've never met before, we've never encountered it, and Odysseus is like, what is it, sir? Like, what could it possibly be? And he goes, a woman. What? She had us with just her words, sir. And she's like, come inside. It's like, dude. So I guess I'm a big person in finding comedy in like the song. So There Are Other Ways, Puppeteer for me, Wouldn't You Like, and then Done For. That would probably be my ranking for Cersei's.
For the Underworld, I think my favorite's No Longer You. The Underworld and then Monster. I literally only switched the top two, but like, yeah.
I like No Longer You, of course. I would just flip it for me, Monster and then The Underworld. Monster just because that plays a key role in Odysseus' character. Yeah. And I just like that part of him, like, I don't care if I have to drop another infant on a wall.
Yeah.
So that we all don't die. Then I'll become the monster. And I love Danny Mata, where he's like, damn, you guys better hide your babies. Odysseus is about to get ready to kill all of them.
Yeah.
So the commentary that comes after that I find hilarious.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. I like the part in Underworld with his mother. That's why. And then him seeing like Polites and all the dead people.
Yeah.
Because if we're going by the actual Odyssey, this would have been the part where he's passing by all of like his men, like all the people.
Right.
But so I like the part with his mom. It's like, it's very haunting.
Yeah, and it attaches to people who lost their parents, and it's like,
and the fact that it's also voiced by like his actual mother.
No.
It's voiced by Jorge's actual mom. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's why I like it a lot.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's his mom.
Oh. Do you think he was like, oh, this is perfect for this because it's my mom?
Yeah. Stupid regular show. You know who else should play this role?
Oh my God, no! No! You know who else took on Scylla?
My
mom!
You know who else defeated Antinous?
My mom! You know who else is in the underworld?
My
mom! Oh my god. One of our friends is gonna love this if he ever still listens to our podcast. He's gonna be like, that's my reference.
You know who else defeated the suitors?
My mom.
My dad, actually. His name's Odysseus.
Oh. Oh. It wasn't my mom. Let me guess. Was it your mom?
It's my dad.
It's my dad, actually. Well, there you guys have it.
Odysseus was doing that all naked, by the way. We'll
What?
get more into that in the...
Oh, that's right!
the last
Ithaca saga.
The final saga, because it's like he did all that, like, butt naked.
That's lovely. Behind you. I'm gonna clap your cheeks, boy. Bend over. No wonder Penelope still loved him. She's like, damn, that's my husband. It's been so long. And I've seen the posts of, like, Athena and Telemachus, and Athena's like, leave mommy and daddy alone for a little bit. Come over here. Let me show you some new fighting tricks. And Telemachus is like, no, I can hear them. It's like, no, Telemachus. Thunder Saga.
Into the Thunder Saga.
Okay, so we have Suffering, Different Beast, Scylla, Mutiny, and then Thunderbringer.
Yes.
Out of all of those, which is your favorite?
I think it's a tie between Thunderbringer and Scylla, I think.
Ooh.
Because Zeus, I think Zeus's song is really good.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really good, especially for, like, his character.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't announce himself. He just comes down
He's
and
like,
he's like, you better know who I am already.
Dude, yeah.
And then Scylla, I just really like I don't know, it's just the whole massacre that's happening.
Same. I'm tied between Scylla and Suffering. I love the detail that Jorge adds in with the music of, like, Penelope's song whenever she's singing. It's the true Penelope. She has, like, I think it's violins for her, right? And then in Suffering, they have the same person who voices Penelope sing the song, but they don't have violins in the background, so it's not the true Penelope. So I love that little detail in Suffering, and I'm just like, I love the detail of, like, within the animatics of Odysseus, like, getting up close and just, like, trying to read her lips. Because in the Odyssey, and I feel like this is well represented in the Odyssey, is that they have beeswax in their ears.
Yeah.
But they just have to read their lips, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
But in the Odyssey, I think you said there was another version where Odysseus was like, nah, man, I know there's, like...
No, the best known interpretation of this scene with the sirens is that he's tied, because he doesn't have wax in his ears. In any version, that's his whole thing.
Oh,
is that
my bad, Chad.
No, he's the only one with no wax in his ears, because his whole thing is he wants to hear the sirens and be, like, one of the first people to, like, be able to pass them.
To be able to pass them.
So that's why the whole. So one of the most famous scenes from the Odyssey, besides the Cyclops, is where he tells his men to tie him to the mast. And so he's tied to the mast, and he's listening to the siren songs, and so he's trying to, like... So he's just, like, fighting off the urge to jump into the water and kill himself. Let me go, man! Fun fact about the sirens as well, that, like, we don't see anymore in modern... Like, the modern retellings of them, is that sirens are actually birds.
Really?
They're harpies, yeah.
Oh.
With, like, women's faces, and they're just birds.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then I think later down the line, it was changed to, like... Mermaids, I guess, because they're more alluring and, like, sailor.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
like,
it's easier to draw them more for, like, the masculine eye.
Yeah, because there's also, like, the mermaids, so I guess they just kind of, like, merge them together.
Yeah, there's mermaids, and then there's sirens that are, like, the meaner version of mermaids.
Yeah, but, like, the original sirens was they were birds. Yeah, with, like, women's faces on them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, what stopped them from coming onto the boat then?
Their whole thing was they would just have to lure them onto, like, they would just lure them in. That was their whole thing.
Oh.
Is that they
even though they were birds and they could just fly in.
Yeah. That was just their thing. They would just lure, like, sailors into the sea, and then like their ships would crash and stuff because, like,
because they would be distracted and
so, like, they wouldn't go into the boat. They just bring the boat to them.
Gotcha.
That was their whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I think that, like, Jorge went a completely different route. Like, Odysseus isn't tied to the mast at all, and I think he also has wax. Like you said, he has wax in his ear here as well.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of, like really different from like what's happening in the actual Odyssey.
I think Jorge has his own version of the Odyssey, and I like how he did it in this sense, because it follows the plot a lot easier, and it makes sense for the people who are watching it. And it's like, oh, I would. And it's like if he's suddenly tied to the mast, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think he could have made it work, but I do like that. Like, I guess it makes it easy for people who haven't like read the actual Odyssey.
Yeah, people like me.
Yeah, but I've read it, so I see like the differences. But I don't know. I appreciate the way that he did it. It's an easy listen.
There's a lot of other like things that he changed, and I think that the fact that he admits it, you know, and knowingly, adds a bit of support for him.
He's said on his Instagram before that this is not a substitute for like knowing the actual story of the Odyssey. This is his own interpretation, because like Thunderbringer, that didn't happen in the Odyssey. He literally, they just ate the cows from like
the sun
god's island, Helios, and then like he just smited them down. Like there was no choice given to Odysseus. It just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened because Odysseus was like, guys, we really shouldn't do this.
He's like, but hungry.
Yeah, but they were hungry, so they did that.
Yeah. I know there was another thing with like the wind bag and the wind goddess. Yeah. Aeolus. Yeah. That whole ordeal was different because it was actually a king, right?
Yeah, it was a king that gave him the bag.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a floating island of
it was
like
an
in the
island,
air. It was an actual island, but a floating island meant that it was just in the sea somewhere. It wasn't attached to anything.
Yeah. Another thing is that like they have Charybdis later, but Charybdis is actually at the same time as Scylla in the Odyssey.
Oh shit!
Because he has a choice to make where he has to go between the two. Scylla and Charybdis are right next to each other in the Odyssey, so he has to make the choice of risking his entire crew or just 6 of his men. So he decides to risk 6 of them, and he goes closer to Scylla. And so like as they're going past, like she's like taking each of the men, and when each of her mouths is getting like filled up, they're like, that's when he's like, okay, let's go, let's get out of here. Yeah. So he moved Charybdis, which is like, I guess he wanted to kind of show both of them, because Charybdis does come out later again in the Odyssey and just eats his boat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would have been interesting to see them together, because they're like right next to each other.
I wonder what they would have done though, because does Charybdis have like could Charybdis have a persona? Like the gods and like
maybe, because Charybdis is supposed to be like this giant that's like underwater sleeping, so like it's like breathing in and out, and that's the whirlpool.
Oh, so the giant could have woken up and like been like, yo bro, what you doing here?
Maybe. I think the way he did Charybdis was fine though. I like how he put both of them in there. But I think the decision is really interesting, where it's like you know, like the trolley problem, where it's like, am I losing all these people, or am I losing some of them?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess ranking all of them now?
Yeah, ranking.
Yeah. I don't know where to start with this. Because I like Scylla, and I like Suffering, and I like all the detail that I have now from it, but I'm still tied.
Yeah. I think I'm going to put Thunderbringer on top, only because I like Zeus's song. I don't know. I think I listen to it more than I do Scylla. So I'm going to put Scylla right under that.
I find it so funny how in like the freaking memes, and it's like, Captain, do you know him? And you just see the shadow of like Zeus's hips swaying, and it's just like, no, I don't. It's like, Captain, what do we do? We just stay here.
There's
men.
a comic on Tumblr where someone made it where it was Thunderbringer, but like he like has sex with Zeus too. No! And Zeus just takes him back to Ithaca. It's like, yeah, I'll protect you from Poseidon. No worries, guys. It's okay.
No. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so your first is Thunderbringer.
Yeah, and then right under that is Scylla.
And then how would you rank the others?
And then I like Suffering, Different Beasts, and Mutiny. I don't like Mutiny that much. I think that's my least favorite song.
I think Mutiny is one of the ones that, like, unfortunately, like, is one that we usually skip.
Yeah, like, I get it's plot relevant because that's like the whole thing that's leading to Thunderbringer. Them all dying, but like, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't really think it's anything on Jorge's end. I literally think it's just, it develops a plot. It's a good song, but it's not the favorite, and it's just unfortunately one that, you know, there is unfortunately one that needs to be at the bottom.
Yeah, I think that for me it's Mutiny. I'm sure there's Mutiny fans out there. I'm sure there's people who love this song.
Show your love in the comments.
Yeah, if you like
Make
Mutiny.
yourselves known.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's another good one. My Fair Lady. It's another good musical that we could do. Cup of. Cup of tea. I love her accent in the beginning. Not her attitude. Enough of the side tangent. I would probably rate it then Suffering first, then Scylla. Thunderbringer, Different Beast, and then Mutiny. Just because I'm not feeling Different Beast a whole lot. It kind of goes for me personally. Like, Different Beast isn't like, okay, cool, yeah.
I think it works.
Everybody.
It works as a follow-up to Monster from the previous saga.
It does, yeah.
I just like the other songs better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the other songs are just better. Or fortunately, I guess. I don't know. Fortunately, he made some 6-7. He made some good songs. It's just, I guess, Different Beasts. It's fine. It's middle of the road for me.
Well, since we rated everyone, do you want to combine all three?
Sure.
Okay. You know what? How about we do this? We'll do Scylla, Suffering, Thunderbringer, Wouldn't You Like, There Are Other Ways, and No Longer You. Out of those 6, how would you rate those?
Shoot, I forgot everything you just said.
Okay, so we're looking at Suffering, Scylla, Wouldn't You Like, There Are Other Ways, and No Longer You.
Okay. Thunderbringer's part of that list? Or was it?
Yes, Thunderbringer is.
Okay, that one's on my top.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
And then I think it's No Longer You. And then Scylla. And then Wouldn't You... Or did we say Wouldn't You Like is part of it?
Wouldn't You Like is
Wouldn't
part
You
of
Like
it.
also... And what were the other... What were the...
I think Suffering would be your last then, right?
Yes. I think so.
I think so.
Suffering, yeah.
I think.
Bottom.
Hold on, let's make it easier. Let me just copy paste everything.
Yes, please write it down for me.
Please write it down.
I can't keep track.
Okay, so we have Suffering, we have, what was it, Thunderbringer.
Scylla was part of it.
Yeah. Yes. Come on. This is a last minute thing, by the way, guys.
Yeah, she's writing it down on the Google Doc.
Suffering, Scylla, Thunderbringer, and then we have Wouldn't You Like, boop, boop. Wouldn't You Like,
No Longer You, I think.
There Are Other Ways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that one.
You're okay. And then No Longer You. That there's a you in you.
Okay, that makes it a lot easier.
There we go. Okay, so Suffering, Scylla, Thunderbringer, Wouldn't You Like, There Are Other Ways, and No Longer You.
So then, mine is Thunderbringer, No Longer You, Scylla, Wouldn't You Like,
I'm shocked that that's like third on your list. I would have thought that would have been 1.
I'm sorry, I like the other ones a little better. I like Hermes, I like My Boy, but he has another song that's really good later on. I like that one a little bit more.
Is it the one with like the windbag?
Yeah, I like that one more. And then Suffering, and then There Are Other Ways, I think.
Oh, okay. How would I rate these? Oh, come on, brain, think. Okay, I would go There Are Other Ways, No Longer You, Scylla, Suffering, Wouldn't You Like, and then Thunderbringer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would do that. Man, that took longer than I had anticipated. I'm sorry, guys.
We were saying that like our podcast didn't go up to 20 minutes anymore.
Oh yeah, here we are. We're like
24-minute
reaching
mark.
25 minutes now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with that being said, go ahead, drop down like what your guys' commentary is on this one. Feel free to drop your favorite song, and also drop down like any musicals that you guys would like us to review. Yes. And thank you so much for listening. I always have watching under our notes for the end. One of these times I'm going to say watching. I'm going to be like, watching, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Because you guys do have to click on the video and quote unquote watch it, but it's actually just us talking.
Well, you can watch it, but just have it on in the background.
Just have it on in the background because we just have the same thing up. We don't really have a whole lot of animatics up. But yeah, drop a like, follow along for more episodes as we go along, and as always, stay epic, listeners.